So the new trailer of Goals has just dropped.
Good evening.
And this is interesting because this is a new game. We've seen other games trying to disrupt the competition like UFL, and it's been so stale with EA FC. Some people are even saying that have been playing this game for a while that this is the worst FC in the history of the game, even compared to like all the FIFAs that were released at the very start of the franchise. And now eFootball, on the other hand, a company that is offering the game and marketing it as a free-to-play game, and it's also stale. We've been in a beta testing mode of the game for like 3 years, and all the features that were promised in 2022 are just set to be added in summer of 2026. And this is the game. One of the Twitch streamers that I follow closely, Kurt04.
It's hamstring, it's popped, I heard it pop,
Behind the scenes working on this game alongside with developers from Sweden. And this looks pretty refreshing. Let's take a look at the trailer and then cover it in detail.
Every year it's the exact same. It's slow, it's unresponsive, it's laggy. Why do I keep playing this?
Aren't you sick of this? We've been stuck in the simulation too long. We need to wake up. Real football is not scripted. It's fast. Responsive. Unforgiving. Real competition has no barriers, no shortcuts, just dedication. So earn it. Show it. In every move, every win, take control. No excuses, just football. This is Goals.
Alright, that's pretty dynamic trailer, and there's a gameplay video as well. So this is so fresh, it's been uploaded like a few hours ago, and it only has 400 views, which is, I mean, this game of course is available like as a beta on PlayStation, and they are not really planning on posting anything and they're not really planning to release anything for mobile just yet, but this is available on PlayStation, PC, Steam, and Xbox as far as I'm concerned. There is some trailer footage for you, and this is some footage of the actual gameplay. And gameplay, of course, is probably not as inspiring, because you see that the figures of the players remind kind of like a mobile game in a way, you know, but the responsiveness is there. I don't know about the skill moves. From what I can see, there's the fake shots and cut behind. So it's all about body feints and controlling the ball, and that's the old gameplay. Like, let's hide this one. And this is all the gameplay you have. You see there are some female characters, male characters, and not a single licensed club or single licensed player. So I feel like this is going to be more of like you enjoying the game and trying to build your players. There's the pack opening animations that it's been out there. I think they're aiming for summer 26, like a full complete release for the World Cup. And this game is available right now. You can test it and play it. I think that this is just an interesting take on football gaming. I mean, obviously the trailer was so epic. I feel like there's been a lot of inspiration from the games like Valorant and maybe Fortnite, because the graphics look a little bit of cartoonish for the characters. And it's all about you trying to enjoy football in a different way, right? So you got your licenses with AFC, you got your ambassadors in Messi, Yamal, and Neymar on the football, but this is more about actual game. And of course, you're not getting probably this is not gameplay footage. You've seen the gameplay footage is probably a little bit underwhelming, but still this is nice. And look, what they're offering is also a free-to-play game, right? So obviously, I think you can buy some skins, you can buy some packs as well, but mostly this is all about responsiveness, and they're addressing, right? They're addressing the issues: lagginess, responsiveness, input delay, and scripted moments, which Konami has infamously said
there is no such thing as a script in the game.
Which many people consider that as a joke. Some people say that there is definitely no scripting, and they agree with the statement. It's been quite polarizing lately. But the idea is that the competition is a little bit too comfortable, right? eFootball has conceded to EA FC there's going to be a domination still and monopoly in the market. But this year, I think there was a decline in purchases and the way the players work and the playstyles, it just feels like you cannot use your favorite players anymore. You got to use the so-called meta players in order to be competitive.
If you look at all the FIFAs that people liked, it was when we didn't have playstyles.
On eFootball, on the other hand, they also have landed some insane deals. They announcing new players almost bi-weekly. But it's still, the gameplay is just, people are fed up with that, right? And the addition of Smart Assist is probably something that's not really welcomed by majority of users, but maybe there's the silent minority that continues spending. We only know about the numbers from open sources, but definitely I feel like eFootball feels very comfortable. Will this game actually compete and take over the market? I think the answer to that is currently no, just solely because they're not planning to release a mobile game, because mobile is a crazy market for football. If you take a look at the revenue, they're making so much from mobile. So I feel like if this game, I feel like it's not really difficult to port it on mobile devices. I think that that can be a game changer. But as it stands, this can be just one of those games. I will be very, very disappointed, of course, if similar to the rematch game that has been so popular like a few months ago, and now I barely see any streamers playing that anymore. And I don't know if that's the way you should be actually judging whether the game is relevant and popular, but I feel like I had played this game myself and I just lost interest in that because the game wasn't developing. And it's just surprising that the fan base of eFootball is so loyal. The eFootball game is not really developing that much as well, and the fan base is still there. But this is nice. This is nice to see what's happening here. I mean, maybe with your feedback, the developers will decide to add the mobile compatibility, because from my experience, I know that most people play football on mobile, and that's where Konami makes the most revenue from. This is very ambitious, though. This is very ambitious, and it's nice to see that there are other companies working, trying to improve, and it's all about like not letting EA FC and Konami, just be too comfortable in the space. So you never know. You know, it could be like one indie game like this that is disrupting the entire market and helping maybe create the shift and maybe start a movement, right? Start a movement where people are just like saying goodbye to like the franchises that are mainstream and trying something different. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Let me know what you think about goals. I'll be reading your comments and trying to reply to most of them, and I'll see you next one. Peace.